All right, so I am going to unpack my weekly grocery trip from Costco today. Actually, a decent snack. I'm not a huge snack person, but this is really clean. So, I got some cheese, boiled eggs. These are a staple. I got 3 boxes of these. These are really easy to go options for protein. So we got honey. We use this on lots of our meals, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I also use it a lot as a sweetener for a lot of my recipes. Pickles. These are super clean pickles. They're Grillo's pickles. I cannot find clean pickles in the grocery store, so I do get them at Costco. Actually, another secret about pickles, if you're craving something sweet, have a pickle. It will stop that craving. So sometimes late at night, I'll grab a pickle when I feel like I want a sweet treat, and I shouldn't have a sweet treat. These are beans, coffee beans, but actually I did not buy these to make coffee. My daughter's a hockey player, and actually I've got a lot of hockey players, so I'm gonna put these in a sock and put it in her hockey bag to kind of remove some of the stink instead of using harsh chemicals. Organic berries. So they don't usually have organic strawberries. I will only buy produce if it's organic. So we bought a bunch of organic strawberries. I did also buy their organic blueberries, and these are amazing. I can't live without these. My family can't live without these. These are organic pitted medjool dates. I use these for a ton of recipes, but I also love them as a pre or even post-workout snack. So really great carb and low glycemic, which means it's not going to raise your blood sugar. You're not going to get that big high and a big crash. So love dates. These are Simply ketchups, which, I mean, I guess is better, but ketchup is pretty much garbage. We do use ketchup, so it's sort of my sinful pleasure there. We put it on our burger bowls. So I did buy some ketchup. Organic peanut butter. Again, I use these more for recipes. I'm not a huge fan of loading up on peanut butter, even though it's yummy and delicious. And people think it's more of a protein source. It's really not. It's a very low quality fat and protein source. So I use it as a binder for a lot of my recipes. So I did buy this. And this is probably one of the cleaner brands. It's dry roasted organic peanuts and just sea salt. Avocados. Avocados are life. We love them. Probably one of the healthiest fats you can eat. Organic pumpkin seeds, excellent source of magnesium. But I also use them in my recipes. I don't usually eat these as a snack, but I can top some of my cottage cheese or yogurt. And like I said, I use these a lot for my bites, the ones that I make my recipes with. So it's a great way to add some awesome nutrients to some really healthy treats. Potatoes, these are just okay. They're not organic, so we try to make sure we wash them really well. But organic apples, a couple packages of clementines. Now, these are one of our favorites. They have them back at Costco. They didn't have them for a while. Organic sweet potatoes. I am a huge fan of sweet potatoes as a carb source. I do use them in recipes too. So one of my recipe books has brownies that are made with a sweet potato base, and they are fantastic. So hopefully I have enough room here. I might have to put some stuff back in so you can see the rest of my cart. So I got 3 bunches of organic bananas. These are green, and I'm hoping they turn. We had a couple batches that didn't turn yellow at all. So I would say we go through like 5-6 bunches a week. I got 2 packages of pasture-raised organic eggs. I can't even believe it. I think these are $7.99. I don't know, for 24 eggs. So amazing deal. Pasture-raised, organic pasture-raised. These are the gold standard. So lots of Greek yogurt. Oh, I actually forgot my cottage cheese. I definitely get cottage cheese too, but forgot it on this run. So I like this organic Greek. I do buy the Fage. I don't know if it's Fage, whatever it is. The consistency of this is really good for some of my desserts and recipes. So I did get a couple of these, but I probably would say the organic Greek is better quality. And I also like higher fat Greek yogurt. So they don't have it. I try to buy as much as I can in bulk just because healthy food is so expensive. I do the best I can. I'm not perfect, but we do very, very well on a decent budget. So all of that was $407. So it's doable. There's a bunch of us living at home, so we do feed a lot of people. Very healthy food. Everybody eats the same week. However, what you don't see in my cart, you're not seeing meat this time. So I order my meat from a farm, Hearthstone Farm. They're up in Maine. I love them. They're fantastic. Matter of fact, I just got a notification. It's on its way, probably on my doorstep today. So I sometimes will buy backup meat at Costco. They do have some good grass-fed options, and it's really affordable. I would say, I forget how many cuts are in the box, but maybe 20 cuts, around $260, $200. The other thing you don't see in my cart is milk. So I buy milk from the Modern Milkman. They drop milk off on our doorstep. We have a cooler on our doorstep. They drop that off every week. And that's about $27, $28. I can't remember the exact amount weekly. So our milk and our meat is fresh. What you won't see in my cart, or what you won't see a lot of in my cart, I should say, is cereal. We don't buy cereal at all. You won't see bread. We occasionally will buy bread. My daughter used to like her bagels, and so we would buy bread, but it would be from One Mighty Mill, which is a seed oil free company, and we would have that shipped to our door too. I would freeze the bread and just take it out as I needed it. The other thing you will not see is pasta. I am not a huge fan of pasta, especially American pasta. And then the last thing you won't see is vegetables. I'm not a fan of vegetables. We, are really a highly family meat and eggs. So you won't see a lot of vegetables either. You can kind of follow some of my content to see my opinions on vegetables or meat-based diet. I won't go into that, but that's my cart for this week. Weekly runs are about like this. They look a little bit different each time depending on what I run out of. So I'm going to continue to do this for you all. I hope this is helpful. Let me know where you get your groceries, how you save on healthy stuff, and if you need any help picking really good groceries at a budget, because I've mastered this. This probably took me about 20 minutes to go in and get about $400 worth of groceries. So make the time, be healthy, choose high quality whole foods, and have a great day.